Hello, welcome to Real Estate Unleashed. I am your co-host, Regan Hildebrand. You can find me on social media at Realtor Regan.
And I am other co-host, Bridget Quinn. You can find me on social media, B Quinn Realtor. Howdy
Hi,
doodies.
other co-host.
Hi, other co-host.
Welcome to the end of the year.
We made it. We survived.
Yes.
Barely.
Yes. Got through.
I'm still alive, but I'm barely breathing.
I feel that way most days.
Oh, yes.
End of the year.
Mm-hmm.
End of the year. A little short episode just to say.
To sigh.
Sigh, yes.
I feel like that's a good recap of the year.
Need to go hibernate.
Cheers to the
Cheers.
end of 2022.
A little tangled up here.
You're a little tangled
Do
up.
that. Yeah,
Cheers, big ears.
Cheers. Gosh. Yeah, we don't have a big topic or anything today.
Just kind of
In fact, we're
reminiscing.
heading out for a little short break, so we're recording this a little early. It'll come out before the end of the year, but yeah, we're going to take a little time off, friends and family, and got a little remodeling to do in our little space here to bring us back into 2023 with
Refresh, reset.
refresh, reset, redone.
Hopefully.
Yeah, real estate.
To be determined how good it looks.
Yeah. We got things we're cooking, and we'll see how they come out of the oven, right? Mm-hmm. But yeah, we were going to take just a few minutes just to say thank you, obviously, to all of our supporters as we kicked off Real Estate Unleashed, our podcast here this past last half of the year.
Continue to, people continue to like and to share our stuff and post and follow and subscribe on YouTube. And so it's always good to kind of see how many views and that growth.
The growth has been really encouraging. It's been good to, again, learn as we go. We're growing in our little technical pieces. But,
yes, we're always brainstorming what else we can do or what we can try to do to be a little bit better or to make things a little bit easier for our followers and for us. And and it's connected us with a lot of the real estate world that kind of does similar things and has ideas. And, just from the agent perspective, it's been really good. I put a lot more into my own little tool belt, virtual tool belt of things that make us better agents. Yep. Well, it forces us, it doesn't force us to learn, but I think along the way we've learned different types of information or different ways to try to convey what we know up here to tell it to you guys, so it's a little bit different.
Yeah. And when we started this, that was our thought, is that how do we kind of just put out there, you and I have both always had clients that told us, wow, I never would have thought of that. You brought something else to the table. And I think our goal mutually was to get in front of a camera, microphone, depending on how you're taking this in, and to share that with a broader audience, let people know that we're available and we're out there. Obviously, our biggest goal of this was to get in front of people to know that.
To provide value, hopefully.
Yeah, to provide value.
And entertainment.
To bring in clients.
Entertainment is free.
Entertainment's free. That's the free part.
But definitely.
Yeah, and so that's been the growth. The year has, obviously we didn't start with a podcast, but to end it with this, I think we speak together and say that we feel like we're better agents for it.
Sure.
Definitely better.
Well, it holds us accountable to a certain amount to do every week, and we tag team a bunch of stuff, and you do certain things and I do certain things, and that complements each other. And then when we find something new, we're sharing it. It's sort of even a skill set that we continue to build, and hopefully pass that along to other agents or just
whoever,
along the way.
In general, it's it's that learning curve goes along with kind of what we started in real estate itself, right?
Well, as everybody knows from previous podcasts, what we're told in real estate school is bare minimum to keep you out of real estate jail.
Right.
And,
At no point during our podcast have we focused on meets and bounds. And I don't know which episode that's going to be.
Meets and bounds.
Oh. Meets and bounds and townships.
Start at the corner of this and walk this much. And
How
then
many townships?
And then the degrees in township. Wow.
If you live in the Midwest, you may know more about that than we do. But out here, no.
Just look for the steak.
Right. We just look for the steak and we tell them to speak with the surveyor and the attorney.
But anyway.
Yeah, we definitely have touched on more things.
We've grown meets and bounds.
No, leaps and meets and bounds. Yes. We've touched on more things topically. It's made us hone our game a little bit. Kind of not only the reminiscing. I know we tell a lot of stories, but sometimes we have to dig for the info that as we're preparing for it, and we find things that are fun and informational, informative.
Yes, and then we remember certain people or things in our lives.
Yeah, things that we've learned from distinctly.
Yes, nostalgically.
And try to avoid. But yeah, it carries over. I was not, I kind of like pulled away from a lot of social media earlier this year. And then getting back into this part of things has refocused me on social media in a better way, I think.
Sure. Well, I mean, I think a lot of times you get burnout doing, as you say, with your social media, you might have gotten burnout doing it, or, you don't stay fully focused or fully committed to doing certain things like planners or what have you. And
yeah,
by doing this sort of stuff, it's sort of rehashed that intrigue or do things a little different.
And it's made it more intentional. We were talking before we hit record about ways to hone the social media even further, make things more accessible.
There's still so much room for growth for us too. You know, we're by no means experts at this, but I definitely feel like along the way that you can see how much stride, we've been making.
Right. And, it's like coming from that angle of, well, I got a social media platform, an Instagram or what have you, and I'll pop a happy 4th of July graphic on there or a happy Thanksgiving graphic. And I'm still guilty of doing those things, but going beyond just that, or some meme about, have you thought about redoing your kitchen? No offense to Amy out there. But just simple infographics that people just copy and paste from everywhere else. That's not creating a social media presence. It's content now. It's everything now has to be something original, I think, and it also has to be something interactive. So, if nothing else, we're interactive. Yes. Yeah, it's just been a lot.
It's been
in
a lot.
Short period of time.
Well, I mean, when did we start this? Late August, September?
Yeah, late August, early September.
So, I mean,
better part of, the whole entire last half of the year.
Yeah.
And it's flown by. But we have so many things that we're cooking, and I think that's why we're taking a little bit of a break. So this is not a topical episode, but it's just a quick reminisce episode. Maybe it's a marker too for us to come back later and say, hey, this is kind of where season 1 ends, season 2 begins. And we're really excited.
Really excited.
Yeah.
Yay.
Cheers to it all. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
If you're watching around this time, we hope that your New Year starts off well. There's a lot of people that are sitting on the fence. I know we talk to our clients all the time about what to do market-wise in 2023.
Yep.
We'll be there. You're going to hear from us a lot about the changes. We're already seeing it. I have a client that's looking at an under 6% interest rate now. That's huge.
Yep. Making strides still on every which way.
Yeah, and I think we'll see changes in inventory.
Oh, I'm sure.
Changes in...
But, that's what we're here for, is to keep you up to date on, market and trends and different things like that. So
Yeah. So we're definitely looking forward to it.
As I say, I think it's good you get to the end of the year and you're, whether it's burnt out or you just kind of feel like you're going with the flow, we're taking some time to reset and refocus and hit the ground running for 2023. And hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you haven't already, you need to subscribe so you get notifications. There's a little bell icon down there as well. Click that little bell. That'll get you notified as soon as we release a new episode. We release on Fridays. Sometimes we might throw in something, so click that bell icon so you get notified of new episodes. And hang around with us. We're looking forward to it.
You don't want to miss what's coming up.
Not at all. So thank you, everyone.
Yes,
again,
thank you very much.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
That's right. And I am, again, Regan Hildebrand, Realtor Regan on all social media.
And I am Bridget Quinn, B. Quinn Realtor. And you can find us next time. And we'll see you then. Whatever. It's the end of the year. Goodbye, 2022.
Bye, everyone.